of the violet tones with a stencil embellishment that I will put on afterwards. This is a different kind of canvas I've got today. It's a board, a canvas board. So what I've done is I've put the little painting holder things on there. I've just taped them on to my board. And I'm going to get out the stencil that I used, that I put on the surfboard. Absolutely ages ago, I put this lion stencil on a surfboard for my brother, and it's a beautiful stencil that now I can't get to go back in a thing. But anyway, so that's the stencil, a beautiful lion. And my plan for this painting is to do a blowout above and below, I think. Or do I actually, maybe I do one on each side. Yeah, I think I'll do the sides. So, might even end up looking a bit like fishtails. And then I'm going to put the stencil in the center when I'm finished. So I'm going to do a white base and then do the blowouts, and then when this is dry, I'll come back to you with part 2 of putting on my lion stencil. So let's get some white paint down to start off with. This paint is, so this is all Royal Talens Amsterdam products that I'm using today. I am the Royal Talens Australia artist for July, and I've been given the theme of violet tones, hence why we're using these paints. And I also have mixed into the paints an Amsterdam pouring medium has been mixed in with these paints, but it wasn't, I had to put water in as well. So the pouring medium definitely produces a different result when it feels different to me. When I'm spreading it out, I can really feel a difference. It kind of, I don't know, it holds, it just holds it a bit differently. I'm not quite sure how to explain the way it feels, but it is different for me using a pouring medium. And it will be great to see the dried result and how it dries using a pouring medium, because a lot of the time I just use paint and water, unless I'm doing something special like a swipe or things like that. Then I use different mediums to create the effect that I'm doing. And Amsterdam have supplied me with a gel medium that I'll be using to do the stencil as well. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, I notice the pouring medium when I'm doing things like blowing the paint out. It just feels different and it moves differently on the canvas when I'm using the pouring medium in the paint. Now, I'll just get this lined up a little bit. So that will be in the center. And so we'll do, okay, like that. Right, now what should I start with this time? I think I'm going to start with the red on this painting. So this is the second one using these violet tones. Okay, I hope that's all right. Whoop. And then I'll do another one. Oh, That one's... Oh, Kelly. Kelly, Kelly, Kelly. That's not very good. That does not look the same. I need to kind of move it over. There's going to be more red now. I'll have to put more on there too. So this is Naphthol red, which I haven't used before. So that's going to be interesting to see how the Naphthol red turns out. Looks like I shut my back door just in time because someone has decided to start mowing their lawns. And I would have had to have paused my recording to go and shut the door anyway. This yellow is a colour that I've decided to add in myself. It wasn't one of the ones that but I just think it goes really well with these colours. I'm not sure which colour I will paint my lion yet. This is permanent red violet or blue violet. Red violet, blue violet. Red violet. Shouldn't have doubted myself. And finally, this is blue violet light. Whee, that was a bit too much up there. And in this one, I'm going to put gold in as well. The gold doesn't have the pouring medium in it. This is amazing. Amazing. I'll touch up these little dots, little spills. Okay, I might blow the paint in a little bit first, blow the white over the top. Okay, so I really want to make sure I blow into the corners more than into the center, because my line's going to be in here. I want it to come into the center somewhat, but more to the outer than the inner, as I'm sure you could appreciate. So let's begin. I'll begin on this side and we'll see how we go. All right, so far so good. So far it's so amazing actually. It's awesome. All right. There's paint going everywhere on the floor, so I'm just preparing in advance for what's about to take place. Maybe I will also try and catch it before it falls. There we go. This is absolutely incredible. It's just stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. I am so in love with what I have produced here. It's just stunning. I'm not sure how the line's going to work in the center at this point because there is a lot going on. So I'm really going to have to work hard with my line. But it's almost like the line's going to be in the floral work of the blowout. I hope you can see what I can see there. It's just, the colours are just magnificent. I think I'm going to make it more circular with this bit down the bottom here. I'm going to make it more circular. We've got a lot going on here. There's a lot of, not a lot of negative space. And if I stick with my lion idea, I'm not sure how I'm going to make it work at this point. But I reckon everything's just so beautiful that even if it doesn't have a lot of negative space, I think it's okay because it's incredible. Actually, I'm going to just bring this white down through here a little bit because you have to make sure you look at all the different parts of a painting and don't forget about the corner. It's all equally as important. The lines in the middle are just as important as what's going on the edge. Okay, now I'm happy. And now you will see what happens next.